This is Miss Jenifer from Somerset Academy of Music, and today I'm going to be doing a two-part video on the different kinds of repeats that we can encounter in music, including these Italian phrases as well as simple symbols like the repeat bar. So first up, we're going to talk about the repeat sign, which is often also called a repeat bar. Now, at the end of every song, you will always find what's called a double bar line, and that is this thick line and thin line here. A double bar line should always be in the very last measure of the song. Very last thing you see at the end of any music should be a double bar line. And what that does, it's kind of like the stop sign of music. It tells you, stop, song is over, we're finished, we're done. When we place these two dots in front of the double bar line, it becomes what's called a repeat sign or a repeat bar. The repeat sign is pretty simple because you do exactly what its name says. You're going to repeat the music over. So when you come to repeat sign, you're going to go all the way back to the beginning of the music and play it through again. Now, when we have two repeat signs that face each other, this simply means to repeat everything inside the two repeat signs. So any bit of music that is in between the two repeat bars is going to be played again. So that means you're going to be coming along here, you'll play through the music. When you get to this repeat sign, you're simply going to head back only as far as this repeat bar and then play again. Then you will either end the piece if that is the end of the song or continue on. Okay, so now we're going to talk about multiple endings. And this again is something that people sometimes find very confusing. So I'm going to try to explain it. So when we have multiple endings in a song, these can literally be endings to the song, or they can be endings of sections. So sometimes these can be in the middle of the song, or sometimes you'll often find them at the end of the song. Also, I have example of two, but in reality, you can have any number of endings. It's really unlimited the amount of endings a composer could use. It's going to be a really long song the more endings they add, but they can do that. So we're just going to deal with 1 and 2, but in fact, if the song has more than one ending, you just continue to apply these principles with the, through 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, however many endings there are. Okay, so the endings literally mean, the easiest way to think about them is to remember whatever you have, any of these things we're working on, these are repeats. And the reason why composers use these is we're saving pages. Instead of having to write out the same section over and over again, we can use these different types of repeats to just play the same piece of music over again. So when you come to these endings, you want to just keep in track and keep in your mind how many times you've played that particular song or the section of the music. So the first time you play through a section, if it has multiple endings, you're going to take the first ending. Easy enough. The second time you play through a particular ending, you are going to skip the first ending and go to the second ending. And it's really just that simple. Now, the endings can be, here I have them pictured as one measure. Endings can be one measure, or they can be multiple measures. They might even be a page. So you have to look at that too. And this little mark, this little box above the measure, when you have an ending, it will extend over the entire length of whatever that ending encompasses. So if it's 5 measures long, that ending, then this box will go over top of all 5 measures. So you'll only play those 5 measures the first time you play the song. Second time through, somewhere you're going to have a repeat that's going to send you back through that section again. There could be a repeat here, or there could be a repeat after you play through this. So if there is no repeat and you're on the first time through the song, you're going to play the first ending, you're going to skip over the second ending and proceed on with the music. If there's a repeat bar here, then you're going to go back to the beginning, or wherever the repeat bar sends you, go through it the second time, then you'll skip the first ending and go directly to the second ending. And then if there aren't any other repeat signs or any other instructions, then you're just going to proceed on through the rest of the piece. If there's a third ending, then at some point you're going to repeat that section again, and this time you'll take the third ending. So hopefully that made sense on the first and second ending. So thanks for watching this video, and be sure to check out the second part, which again will go over the Italian phrases and how to apply them to an actual score. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.